This Darnay J with the Blue Talk. So I'm here to talk about Jerry Jones' photo. So where on the street was Big Bro Jerry Jones, Mr. Cowboy, was was standing with the people who didn't want Ruby Bridges and other black students to go into white schools and integrate them. Personally, I feel uh like we why we not understanding that these people been racist. Like I know like people want to acknowledge it now because it's in the time and popular time. It's popular right now. Racism, talking about people, the sensitive era, and then the censorship era. That's what we in currently. I just feel like it's kind of really irrelevant. I feel like it's honestly is a bigger agenda and bigger purpose behind it. Like I know secretly they having like a secret war between white YT people, and I I really feel like we should look more into that. Like really, Jerry Jones, I would say, like you can tell he's obviously racist based on how he talk about his players and how he talks about players in the league, like how he talks about Dak Prescott and how he's like I know he's like he be leaving like, and then he real like he be leaving out options like he like they got two quarterbacks in competition for who's gonna start, like how Cooper Rush was, I think he was 4-1 when Dak Prescott was hurt, and what's it called it how he really doesn't like to pay his players. He really gets cheap and he'll really just let it go of some sort. But Cowboys got a nice defense. I feel like that could really make some noise in the NFC East. They probably the best. They're the best team in the NFC East. Even though the Eagles are still there, but I feel like Jerry Jones is like he's been a racist. Like we gotta stop acting like these people are racist. Like everybody's entitled to their opinion. It's bad enough. Like it like us talking about it like every other day about we find out some person is they had racial motives back in their day, they apologize and we all move on. Like it's like those are pointless conversations. But I feel like it's needed to have, but it really won't have no transcendent effect if we never really act on it. Like the whole purpose of us coming together, we really need unity. Really, I don't want to bore nobody, but really, honestly, unity is very important in our race as Black people, and we should really work on that. Like, it really doesn't like be like I wouldn't say really it ain't really about nobody supporting nobody. I feel like it's just us coming together. Like you see when you see a Jew, all the Jews are rich. All the Jews know each other. All black people don't know each other, but all Jews are rich together. They all got business together. Like you see Arabian people, they all rich together. They all making stuff happen together. They all got gas stations together. They all own something in this country that we probably don't have, that we should have. I wouldn't say we really focus on the wrong topics, the drama, the BS that's going on, the stupidity. Like unity is honestly key. And with Jerry Jones, like LeBron talking about it, like that's the biggest puppet in the game right there. Like I was never really I was a LeBron fan when I was growing up when I was younger, but Kobe's my guy. Kobe, KD, to me, them two are the best players in history to me. Kobe really, so that's the best player of all time to me. But uh, I feel like LeBron he just threw Kyrie under the bus. Now he want to talk about racism. Like my guy, you can't you the biggest puppet in the world wearing dresses for progressive and stuff. Like, bro, you not. I wouldn't like to me. I feel like he not one of us, and my opinion, I feel like it's probably never gonna change no matter what he say. He don't know me. I don't know him, but that's just honestly how I feel. Like he values a currency more than integrity, and I feel like this one thing that really needs to grow, and it won't grow if like you're not working towards it. When the pandemic was happening, when George Floyd died, he was all big on standing for the people and not shutting up and dribble. But when it was really your opportunity to stand for something that was absolutely right, to stand behind your brother, like you saying why Kyrie said those things about you when he said you're not a closer and stuff. I feel like that wasn't the reason why he said anything like that. I feel like it was just based off your vibe. Like you was a big hypocrite and liar. Like I feel like he was like he getting tired of answering questions about Kyrie. So you made it like you didn't support the man. So it's kind of your fault that you getting them questions about him. So you can't blame the world for really what's going on and what you can't blame. I mean, not you can't blame the press for asking you them questions. Shit, you made it worse for yourself. I know most want to be a house slave. It's all about the money, and so that's what happened. But hey, you got one of the most powerful voices in the world. They probably won't take nothing from LeBron James, and you decide to hush up. You could probably put a mask on, and people probably, even though they know it's you, they technically don't know if you was there, based off because you got the mask on. They just hear your voice. Something, LeBron. Like, come on, that don't be. Jerry Jones been like that. Y'all all know this. He wanted. That's your favorite team. You said that. Oh, you said that on national TV that you wanted to play for the Cowboys one day. I bet he grew up in he probably was born in 1919 or something. And you think Jerry Jones finna change over time? Like when he was younger, he was probably saying the N word like it wasn't nothing. He was saying it all crazy and stuff. He wouldn't really, he wouldn't really. He was saying it recklessly, and he was taught them ways. I feel like you can change as a person, but most of those people don't really want to change how they act like that. That's them, and that was how he was forged from fire. Like ain't gonna really be no growth in that. Like it's way bigger topics to focus on than that. Like what is it? What we gonna do about that? Like they finna throw that under the bus. It ain't like he a black man saying the truth. They finna throw that under the bus and act like we don't know what happened. And talk about a different topic about another black man standing up for what he wants to, standing up for what's right, standing up for what he stands for, and just being him. Like society tries so hard to break your character and break what you really are, and to make them in their version. Like that's why I say, like on my social media platforms, I'm probably the most friendly person. But in person, you would never see me speak to nobody. I ain't shaking no dude hand. I'm just there. I'm a standing body. Like that's just like I did a motherfucker. Like you can't do that, bro. And like for real, man. Like that really has to change, honestly. For real, like what can I say? Hold up, y'all. I'm thinking. I just got myself off topic. Like really stand there for what you believe in. I feel like that's the most important thing in life. Your beliefs, no matter if it's right or wrong, crazy or regular. People only feel things are crazy when it's not natural to them. So the you state one truth about the world, you you America's most wanted. You bigger than like a serial killer, because you state your truths and what you believe in and what you believe is true. And that's the one thing society hates: someone who can think for himself. And I feel like once people get that understanding that you can think for yourself, act on your own, and be yourself, life would just be most great. Like honestly, to me, I feel like over time, it took me a long time to be myself because I wanted society to like me as something, as a product. But I realized society doesn't have to like me. I ain't trying to keep up with the Joneses. I don't care what nobody else do. I don't care what nobody wear. I just care about what I do and what I wear and how I present myself. What's my quality and my personality? Like, it don't get no bigger than that. Like, what I believe in, what I say, and what I believe in, that's what I'm gonna stand on. I respect your beliefs and I respect your choices. You might like me, dislike me, but at least I stand on my principles and not yours. So with with do say with going to say is stuff like Jerry Jones, like yeah, I know these people like that. Like it's not gonna change if we don't help make the change. So we all gotta place a part into making a change. Cause you will never have no. Then we'll never back each other up. I feel like we need to, but it probably be the last thing that happens. It's probably gonna happen too late. But that's one thing I hope for. I pray for every night that we should all come together. We gotta learn to, like, materialistic values ruin unity, and that's how I'm gonna finish this off, y'all. Uh, this Darn AJ with the Blue Talk. I'm out.